Hello, everyone. Let's talk derivatives today. Quite a hard topic, okay? So you're going to need some very good abstract thinking skills for this one. That's why I put it under the macro thinking group. Okay, so we have four main types of derivatives: forward, futures, swap, and options. And they fit into two groups. For the first group, we have forward, futures, and swaps. We call them forward commitments. They contain obligations. That means you have to carry them out. No running away, okay? For the second group, we have option, which is a contingent claim. What does that mean? Pretty simple. You calculate the future payoff, and then you can decide whether to exercise it or not. Therefore, options are rights, not obligations. Okay? All right, here's a little example for our first type of product, forward. Make sure you know how forward works, and then it will be easier for you to learn about futures and swap later. Let's say we have two parties. On one side, we have KFC. Finger licking good. I know, right? And on the other side, a farmer. Okay, so situation goes like this. The farmer raises a chicken for sale, and KFC will buy it later. We have a forward contract on the chicken trade. In this case, the chicken would be the underlying asset. So you see, the chicken is an asset, and the forward contract itself is also an asset. I know, confusing, right? But don't worry. Here's our first rule of thumb. Trade on contract, not on underlying asset. It means the goal is to find the price of the forward contract, not the price of the chicken, okay? Okay, so pricing chicken, or maybe a stock or a bond, that's a whole different topic. Here, we only care about pricing the contract, not the underlying asset. Making sense? Looking good? Okay, back to our example. Assuming it takes 3 months to fully raise a chicken, and now the market price of chickens is 30 zun. Okay, what's the risk for KFC here? The chicken price goes up too high in the future, right? That's why they want some kind of protection now. On the other side, the farmer won't be happy if the chicken price goes down too low in the next 3 months. He also wants some kind of protection now. You see, the two parties have opposite risks here. That's why they can enter a contract together. All right, let's check out the second rule, okay? Do in the futures market. Remember, futures as a derivative always has an S at the end, okay? So, do in the futures market means do in the derivative market at the present time what you must do in the future. Still don't get it? It's actually pretty easy. If you want to trade the underlying asset in the future, you must do the same thing on the derivatives markets today, okay? So the farmer wants to sell the chicken in the future. What should he do now? He should sell or short the forward at the present. On the other hand, KFC wants to buy the chicken in the future. I think you already know the answer, right? Yes, they would buy or long the forward at the present. Okay, let's say this forward contract is selling at 40 zun. Pricing this forward means you have to calculate a price from the information we have in the market. Then you compare it with the 40 zun price to see if that's the correct price or not. So first we need to understand how this whole thing actually works. X0 is the price of the chicken today, or its spot price. F0 equals 40 zun is the price of setting up today and will be used as the trading price in the future. That's why we call it forward price. And that's the reason behind the name forward. So the actual trade will take place in the next 3 months, not now, okay? At the price of 40 zun. What will happen 3 months later if the chicken price increases to 55 zun then? What do you think? Who's the winner and who's the loser? Remember, KFC took the long position. They get to buy the chicken at 40 zun, not 55 zun. Of course, they will be happy, right? But the farmer is gonna be sad. as he took the short position. He can no longer sell his chicken at the market price of 55 zun, but only 40 zun. But, to be honest, nobody knows what's going to happen in the future, right? Whoever gains from this forward, of course, they will be happy, okay? However, profit isn't what KFC and the farmer were looking for when they entered the contract. They needed some kind of insurance, or hedging. KFC wants to lock in this 40 zun price now, so that the selling price of their chicken wings won't go up or down in the future. Same goes for the farmer. By locking in the chicken price at 40 zun, he surely will get some profit from his chicken farm. I hope that's clear. Great. So how will this forward contract be settled then? There are two ways. First is physical delivery. As you might guess, the farmer will actually deliver the chicken to KFC. In return, KFC will pay the farmer in cash, or 40 zun in this case. On the other hand, it can also be cash settled. Price goes up, the farmer loses out. He'll have to pay the difference of 15 zun to KFC. But why? Because the chicken's price is now 55 zun, but the farmer is only selling it for 40 zun. So, effectively, he lost 15 zun, right? And this 15 zun will go to KFC. So, if KFC was to buy the chicken at spot price on market, they'd have to pay 55 zun. However, they already got 15 zun from the farmer. The real cost would be just 40 zun. That's the idea behind forward. It provides protection against future risks.